Hey guys, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. I wanted to go ahead and cover some of the new stuff that's happening on Global Dokkan or has already happened. So anyways, we'll go ahead and just jump into this. Now, in my Summoner Nah that I put out today, just discussing the new SS3 Bardock that came over to JP, I went ahead and dropped a little note in there saying, hey guys, you know, it's an interesting time to be playing Dokkan because of the fact that it's basically the end of the year. Now, I don't know what's happening for Christmas or anything like that, but there should be some sort of celebration and big banner. So keep that in mind going forward. If you didn't know, keep that in mind going forward. Again, there's speculation Vegeta Blue is finally going to come out on Christmas. Don't know. Don't really care at this point anymore, personally, because it's been so freaking long. But just again, just a little disclaimer. Hey, maybe you want to kind of avoid a lot of the banners that are coming out now, especially with kind of how the whole situation shook down with Gogeta and Janemba's banner. So just make sure that you guys are aware of that going forward, because if you're aware of it, then maybe it lessens the blow when something big comes out. But still, in all seriousness though, Chapter 4 Part 2 is coming. We're going to come back to that in a moment. So Agl Exclusive Banner is out. I don't believe this one has discounted multi-summons. In fact, I'm pretty certain it doesn't, which is unfortunate. Global's been doing that, but they took it off for this banner. I really don't know why, because now it kind of lessens my incentive to pull on it. Well, I know why. I mean, it's just to get the people to spend the extra, like, what, 20 stones or whatever, 10 stones, whatever it was. But anyways, new SSR Pan and Hyper Metal Rildo are here. Get 2 extra Elder Kais by performing a multi-summon. Now, still, again, a lot of people ask me, how do you get Elder Kais? Like, there's a number of ways to get them. A lot of times it's tied to the Baba Shop, World Tournament, things like that. But the most prominent, easiest way is simply by getting them here, because they are a premium currency in this game at this point. Aside from Dragon Stones and Orbs, they're probably the most valuable thing you can get. Of course, there are Grand Kai variants in the game now too, but this is basically how. Now, of course, that probably only really pertains to the people that are trying to spend on this game. If you're a free-to-play player, then just completely avoid this banner unless you need a support unit. Now, one thing to consider also is that Majin Vegeta will be in this pool. So if you want to try your hand at getting LR Majin Vegeta, now is your best chance. Now, that being said, one of the things that will happen in the future is when this comes back, we should have Mighty Mask in the pool as well. And again, still free 2 SSRs for the Elder Kais whenever you do the multi-summon there. So Pan and Rildo are just the 40% units for their respective Super and Extreme teams. Apparently low on battery out of nowhere, so I'm going to plug that in. But yeah, they're basically the requisites for that. So if you wanted to run that team or either of those teams, they would be very good on those teams as well. But they're not a necessity by any means. I'd say that Rildo is a little bit more important than Pan is. AGL, Super AGL specifically, already has a host of really good units like that can function there. So that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the fact that we now have Chapter 4 Part 2. So what is Chapter 4 Part 2? Let's go ahead and read the little overview, and I'll tell you guys how many stages get added and stuff like that. New enemies have shown up. Battles are now in the white hot stage. Crush the relentless enemies' ambition with your comrades, because there's the parentheses back there. Quest of Chapter 4 Part 2 will be available soon. The distorted dimension will bring forth more clashes. Nobody cares about your stupid story. Doesn't make any sense, but we're going to read it anyway, even though nobody cares. Because there's going to be the couple of people that do care. After encountering with the long-missing Android number 16, the warriors were led by Android number 16 to Dr. Giro's laboratory, whatever. With Dr. Giro and formidable enemies standing in their way, a genius scientist was also beholding everything behind the scenes, or the shadows. Malicious warriors were brought together by wicked ambitions. How might the battles against these evildoers turn out? Don't miss out on the next quest of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. All right, anyways. Chapter 4, Part 2. So, anyways. So, right now on Global, there is a total of 24 stages total. So, right now on JP, this is going to get you equal to... it's going to get Global equal to JP as far as story missions go. So, they're going to add Area 25, 26, and 27. So, Area 25 and 26 both have 8 stages total, while Area 27 only has 3. So just like any other story mission, you know, in the game, when you complete the whole difficulty, I believe the last round of that difficulty, whatever order you did it in, should give you 3 stones. So you should get a nice host of stones. That's about 1 multi-summon, I guess. So again, kind of what I was saying before. It's not a crazy high amount, but it is something. So if you guys grind that up, use it when you want to. I'm not telling you how to play your game, but just do so knowing that some stuff may be coming out, and maybe you have a better chance at hoarding stones going forward with whatever comes out as far as like campaigns and stuff like that, and what happens in the future. So anyways, wanted to give you guys that quick info dump there as far as what's happening on global. That's a very funny choice of words there, but still, in all seriousness, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. Punch that subscribe button. Let's hit a like goal of 800 likes on this video. And if you have any friends that play global Dokkan, just kind of pass the news around to them, share the video to them, and they can get a good understanding of what's coming up soon. Oh, last little bit before we get out of here. I completely forgot to mention this. There is a unit that's going to be added to the Baba Shop, and you guys have probably already seen him before. And we're going to go over to him now. This new DBZ.space is kind of interesting. All right. So we have this and okay. So he might even be on the schedule or inactive at this point, to be honest. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so he's not even translated, really. But this Vegeta is going to get added. He has 2 key. 30% up. I believe it's extreme, or it could be supreme, to be honest. It's probably supreme modifier. But that being said, his passive is he gets 80% defense up, and his attack goes up by 20% each time he's attacked, so a maximum of 80%. So he's just like Super 17, except he doesn't mitigate damage. He's more like Goku Black Rose and relying on that higher defensive stat. Now, he's going to have kind of low stats, really. I mean, here's his Awoken defense, 4,500 defense. Not the best. He's not going to be that great, but still a cool option. You can see his link package down there too. So anyways, wanted to go over that last. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys.